My rule of thumb is the more money that you earn in income, the more money you spend on a bankruptcy attorney. So let's talk about this a little bit. So when you have less than the median income, a Chapter 7 is really simple, right? You've got to make sure you list all your creditors. They all get discharged. You have a fresh start, right? It gets more complicated the closer you get to the means test. The more money that you make, even if you make more than the median income with the family household of your size, the more complicated it gets, the more nuanced it becomes. And you really don't want to be messing around with an assembly line process when people are just going to look at your credit report typically and say, okay, put all these people on the debtors list and these are all the creditors. And then you go to the 341 meeting with the trustee and you have people show up that aren't on the credit report, or you run the numbers and you say you don't qualify for a Chapter 7, but in reality you do if you just put a little work into it, right? So if it's, the more money you make, the more that a Chapter 7 bankruptcy becomes an investment, the more a Chapter 13 bankruptcy becomes an investment. And it's not just something to get out of. That makes sense. You don't want to be messing around. When you make more money than the median income and you're doing the means test to determine whether or not you qualify, you don't want to be messing around with an assembly line production or a firm that does a lot of volume-based business.